All right, so today we're going to help Shah set up her Binance account. So she has everything open in front of her that we're going to need. Binance, so you just go to binance.com and create free accounts. And we also have her email open so that we can do the confirmation. So Shah, you ready?
Yes, let's do this.
All right. Cool, so you're just putting in your email and you're choosing a password. Complete the puzzle, so just slide it along. Okay, so this has come through to your email. If you open your email, there'll be a 6-digit code from Binance. Yeah. Cool, just copy that yellow number. Perfect. So let's just go straight to dashboard. So go to dashboard on the right-hand side of the screen. Cool. So now your Binance account is set up. So we want to do the security verification. I would do the Google verification because it's just what we use for a lot of those. So if you just click on that now, you can also do the remind me later if you want to, but it's helpful just to set it up anyway. So you've obviously already got the app. Cool. So just scan that code with your phone. And for anyone who doesn't have the Google Authenticator app, just download it from the App Store, the Google Play Store. It is so helpful and you're going to use it for pretty much everything. And once you've got it, you can just scan this code directly on your phone and it's going to bring up what you need. Cool. So you want to click to get code for the email verification code. That's going to come through to your email with another 6-digit code. So much security with Binance, but it's really good. Cool, and then enter your Google verification code. Okay, so that's the first step. We've got the two-factor authentication set up with Google. So the thing with Binance is as a basic account that you get when you just enter your email and your password, your purchase limit of any crypto is 300 US, and that's not 300 US per day. That's a lifetime total of 300 US, which is why we need to do the additional security verification. So if you, so see up the top, it says wallet orders, and then there's that little circle with a face in it. So go down to identification. What we need to do with Binance is do a security verification that it's actually like you're the person who's actually creating the account. So you just want to confirm your country. And so you see there's the 3 different levels of verification. So basic, which means you up your daily limit from 300 US to 8,500. And then obviously the next 2 are quite advanced. So what we want to do is with the basic one, we want to click on verify now. And this is just going to up the limit to what most people will need. One other important thing when you guys are doing this, if you're using your driver's license or your passport, please make sure that they have not expired, because if the date is expired when they check the actual license, it won't go through if you're using an expired document.
And then just continue.
Yep. And then you're going to put in your street address in this section.
Perfect.
Oh, you are verified.
Awesome. So we just hit OK.
Yeah, so if you hit OK, then see the basic now is verified. And if you do reach a stage that you do need to up your daily limits, for example, if you are wanting to buy more crypto per day, then obviously the intermediate, you can buy up to 20,000 per day or 200,000 per month. So at any stage you can verify the next level up. But for most people, the basic is totally fine. So you can close, if you just scroll up and just click the Binance logo in the top left corner. Now, see, we are all good, like the account has been verified, and from this stage you can buy crypto. So if you click on the buy crypto option or just hover over it, so there's a few different options. In Australia, you can do a bank transfer to buy crypto, but the most common way that people do it is with a debit or credit card, and you can pay with Australian dollars. If you just hover over the AUD currency where it says pay with, just click on that. And this just goes to show that you can pay with US dollars. So if you're in New Zealand, you can pay with New Zealand dollars, you can change that or just leave it as US. It's totally fine. Some cards based on the country will prefer you paying in your local currency, but it just depends on what bank you're with. So do you want to buy some crypto, go through the full process? Yeah. Okay, cool. So go credit debit card. Cool. And you can see in the spend option, in the grade option, it's giving you a maximum of 20,000 Australian dollars you can spend per day. So this is just showing you that your verification has gone through and your account is all good to go with whatever you need.
Well, let's just for this purpose, just put $50. Let's just see what it does. And continue.
Yeah, so you can see down the bottom, it's just giving you the price and how much Bitcoin you're going to receive. So yep, continue. Okay, so when this comes up, it means you've just done your verification and now it's being reviewed. So if this does come up, it's all good. It will often tell you that it's going to take quite a bit of time, but normally this is done in under an hour. So when this comes up, just don't panic. It just means that they're just reviewing that your details are correct. And if they do need any extra information from you, they will tell you, and you'll also get an email from them. So what we can do is just hit OK and then just give that a moment to do its verification process completely. And then we can come back and film the second part. All right, cool. So Shah's account is now verified. And one important thing to note with Binance, sometimes they will send you an email saying your verification has gone through and sometimes they won't. If it has failed, they will email you telling you that it's failed. But if you have done the process and you don't get an email, just check back in a few hours. And the way you can check is log back into your Binance account. So obviously Shah is logged in. So Shah, go to the buy crypto with card section. Okay, cool. And see that like the available limit has increased, which is great. And the way you can check obviously is just to put in a small amount. So whatever amount of Bitcoin you want to buy. Cool. And now it's giving you the option to pay with a credit or debit card. And this is obviously showing that you now have the capability to buy, and you can buy up to $11,000 Australian worth of crypto. So that means we're all verified. So Shah, do you want to go ahead and buy that $50 worth?
Yeah.
Cool. It's so convenient having your card saved in Binance, but at the same time, it's so dangerous because it's so easy to buy more crypto because it's all just saved in there. Okay, cool. So card has been added. You can hit continue. Confirm order. And then this will sometimes bring up a security and sometimes it won't. Okay. So if your bank does bring up a security thing like this, just obviously approve it from your end. Some banks have quite tight security on these things, which is obviously a good thing, meaning people are very unlikely to hack your card. Just be aware if this does come up, you do need to go through this process to actually confirm the transaction. Okay, so processing. It's weird that there's nothing in those buttons.
And I just got an email as well.
Oh yeah, buy with card successful.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you go back to your Binance account, now up the top where it says wallet, just hover over wallet along that black bar and go fiat and spot. So in Binance, this is where your main wallet area lives. So every time you want to check your balance, this is so fiat is your normal currency, like your AUD, your USD, and spot is your cryptocurrency balance. So it will show you the combination of them. So see like the $36.47, that's the combination. Spot balance is your crypto balance, and fiat is if you deposit any actual like normal currency in here. And then you can see Bitcoin, obviously that's the value of Bitcoin that you've just bought. You put in $50 and it's showing you your value in US dollars. So don't panic if that value is lower. You can change the way that it displays, whether you see it as US dollars or whatever your local currency is. Do you have any questions, Shah, about Binance?
No, I think it's, I guess the only part from here would be if I wanted to send funds.
Out or receive them in?
Out.
Okay, cool. So I'll just quickly show you. So if you click on that yellow deposit button, just where to find your actual Binance Bitcoin wallet address. So if you go to deposit crypto, so up along the top, you're in deposit fiat, up in the top right, change it to deposit crypto. So if you're ever sending money from crypto from CashFX into your Binance account, so you've got coin is BTC. So if you click get address under the BTC box on the right-hand side, now that is the wallet address. So if you need if you're going to be using Binance as your transactional account, just go to the deposit area, make sure that your coin is in BTC. And if you click that drop-down arrow under coin, see it's currently selected on BTC, then you can choose a different crypto. If, for example, you want to deposit Ethereum into your Binance account, then obviously make sure that you're using your Ethereum wallet address. Each of these have a different address. The one on the screen is just for Bitcoin. Do not send other cryptos to this wallet address. It will get lost.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is just to find your BTC wallet address. So if you just click that arrow to go back, now go to the withdraw button next to the yellow deposit button. Cool. And see below that, it's currently on the fiat tab. We just want to change it over to the crypto tab. Cool. And now this is obviously where you get to select the type of coin you want to withdraw. So when you're withdrawing, you're taking from your balance in Binance and sending it somewhere else. So you can change the type of coin. Obviously, this is selected on Bitcoin at the moment. And then address is just where you paste in the normal wallet address. Network will come up once you've put in the wallet address. So if you're copying, for example, the wallet address from CashFX, that is going to be a Bitcoin specific address. So as soon as you type in that address, the network will come up saying that it is a BTC address. So the network will change based on the address you put in. Mm-hmm. And once you've put in the address, it will then give you the option to put in the amount that you want to send. And very important with Binance, their fees for sending do not get incorporated into the amount. If you don't manually add in the transaction fee, you will end up sending too short of an amount. So you need to make sure that whatever amount you are putting into Binance to withdraw, that you manually add the transaction fee on top of that. Otherwise, you will send not enough money to pay for your pack. Perfect. Then the only other thing that would be helpful, so if you hover over the buy crypto section, again, just up the top, in Australia, if you hit bank deposit, in Australia, you can do a bank deposit into Binance. In New Zealand, you can't actually do a bank deposit. You can only do it via buying with a card. So if you are using Binance in Australia, you can pay with Pay ID or OSCO, and it's pretty much instant and there is zero fee. So if you have the option to do a bank transfer, then you're going to save money on paying with a card. So that is a really good option if you are in Australia and you're using Binance. And that's pretty much the basics of things. Binance is a bit more of an advanced platform, but if you just stick to the buy crypto area and then the wallet, fiat, and spot area, that's kind of the bulk of what you need to know. Yeah, Shah, do you have any other questions from there, or all good from your side?
No, all good.
Cool.